Grand Rising, beautiful, melanated, original, whatever you respectfully call yourself, people. It's your girl, Straight No Chaser with the Queen here at the throne. So come on in and y'all see the title. While we're getting started, I would like everyone to go over to 21queens.com and subscribe to the event that's going to start this Sunday. It's going to be a week. Like, share, subscribe. All of you that is on YouTube, like and share, hit the notification bell. All of you that are on, hey, Brandon and everyone, all of you that are on Fly Nubian Queen, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. All of you that are following me on Instagram, like, share. One moment. Let me get all my stuff straight. How are you, the beautiful melanated people, doing? Like, share. Go to 20. Let me see if I can share my screen. Because we're going to talk about this Asians. Peace, Bronze Fly Pot, Brandon Cruz. How are you doing? Let me see if I actually live on here. But if I'm not, I'll just have to do it again. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, people. How are y'all doing out there? Good evening, Shirley. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. While I'm giving y'all time, we have an event that is coming up. It's called 21 Queens. It is by Nicole Compton. It's 21 Queens. It is a man in there. It's going to be comedy, poetry. It is going on this Sunday. It's free to register. VIP is going to be charged if you want to record him, but it's free. We've been interviewing and got a lot of queens that is just so wonderful, and this is for us so that we can build, so that we can build together. So go to 21queens.com. While I'm trying to pull this up, I had all my stuff pulled up, my phone acting up. Go to 21queens.com and yes, I'm getting ready. I got it pulled up, so y'all come on in here. Come on in, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want some apparel, go to shopfnq.com. But go to 21queens.com for me and register for this event. Y'all support a sister and another sister, and see what we got for you. It's a good event. Good evening. So let me share my screen while I'm trying to pull up my Instagram. I don't know what is going on with Instagram. Good evening. One moment. One moment. Now, y'all know I'm getting ready to get into it. First of all, what's popping? Hey, everyone. First of all, we are about to get into how the Asians are protected, but we jumping on a bandwagon, and get down, Pepper, get down. We jumping on a bandwagon saying Asian protection. We stand with the Asians. Were we not just doing videos almost a year ago about the Asians attacking Black queens, jumping on them, beating them? Like, what are we talking about? Again, we're gonna talk about how is it's funny how um one moment. I'm looking for it's funny how this is your first live. It's funny how one moment. Every time it comes down to Black people, we are supposed to just forget what's happening to us. I think I got my connection now. So y'all forgive me. Like I said, go to 21queens.com. Go to 21queens, the1.com, and register for the event this Sunday. It's going to be from Sunday till next Saturday. The only time you have to pay is the VIP, which is going to be next Saturday, where you can ask questions. You can still ask questions during the event. You're going to have one-on-one Black queens, and there's a man in there. You're going to have people from financial, business, and everything. Yes, I am. I'm getting my stuff ready. I'm about to go in. I'm looking for my other title. Y'all just hold on 1 minute. I'm looking for the title that I started with. Okay. Now, were we not just fussing about these Asian people jumping on Black women in their shops? But yet we all of a sudden got this thing going where we're saying we stand with the Asians. Now all of a sudden Asians are being discriminated. If you understood the history of racism, you would know that the Asians were discriminated back, like I told y'all in my other videos, back before the Japanese. But they got their 40 acres and a mule and more. While we're sitting back still being beat, they got to jump on the bandwagon with white supremacy, and nobody cares. They jumped on the bandwagon with white supremacy and treat us like shit. Have we not been saying that we trying to take back our powers? Why is it that the same people who are beating and discriminating against us get freedom? All of a sudden, quickly, you will see immigrants. Oh, they pass a bill, protect the immigrants. There's racism. Next thing you know, the COVID come, they spread it, they beat up on Africans, they did. Oh, next thing you know, oh, we got to protect the Asians. The Asians left us, got their protection, come in there, they flood our communities with nail shops, hair shops, and we don't know because we're so blind. We're so stuck in believing that everybody is equal except for us. It makes no damn sense. These people, the commercials, remember the commercials with the sweater that they were wearing with the big red lips? All of these, mostly the racist depictions of Blacks that's out are coming from the Asian people. But yet quickly, soon as something happens to them, pass a bill. They tried to do this with the COVID. Remember? Who's protecting the Black people who got COVID, wherever it came from, whether it came from their supermarkets or their lab? We and our people are affected by it, and we get the same treatment as the rich whites and the healthy whites and the healthy Asians and everybody else. We get the same stimulus, the same money, but statistics say we are suffering the worst. We are dying because of the racism that we live in. The conditions that we in are unhealthy. But we don't look at numbers. No. Y'all only give a damn about numbers when somebody is trying to give you money so that they can give you the money so you can go back and spend it into the businesses that are enslaving you, that keeps electing and having the power to move society in politics because they have the money to pay off those who are going to keep enslaving you. Joe Biden, all of them, y'all should see this. Y'all see it? Do y'all not feel a certain way? You see, the Asians are trying to use us to be their saviors from the bullshit we've been defending ourselves from, but the same breath, they treat us like trash. They can miss me with that, said Brandon. They need to work their own shit out with their oppressors. That's right. We have no allies. They want us to go to their nail shops. Y'all are so melanated people. Y'all are so comfortable with the comfortabilities of life that you think that because we done made it so far where we're not in change visibly, that you think that you supposed to take a break and relax with massa. We are still at war. The Asians and all these people, they were discriminated against, but they got their freedom. They got their 40 acres and a mule. They get to move into the Black neighborhoods and create businesses, and y'all Black behinds in the Black neighborhoods can't even get a business or barely get a loan. The pandemic is the pandemic is the only Only place. I mean, only time. Yeah, the Japs are Asians. That we are getting a break. And that's only because what? That everybody else is suffering. Hey, Queen. Good to see you too, Kathy. I'm on YouTube too. Shout out to all of y'all. Even if I'm on my platform too. On Moist Twatkins. I'm on my platform too. America is trying to start a race war. They are hoping that we all just fly off the handle and attack us, everyone else. No, what it is that, oh, you good, Captain, whichever one. I'm getting ready to read some stuff that I'm sharing on the screen. So, and I want y'all to understand that when you go look at, you can look up, we've been doing videos about how the Asians treat black people. There was no Super Saving Joe. There was nobody coming out saying protect black people. That's the whole point of us marching. That's the whole point of Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Tamir Rice. Everything is so that we can get some damn human dignity protection in the city. I mean, in the state, the country that we live in, that we contribute to, that we and our ancestors built, but yet we continue to get left behind. This is a joke. This is a slap in the face talking about Asian racism. When we just got, I'm gonna read you articles, y'all that's on Instagram. You can jump over to YouTube if you want to see it. But we already know all the stories about how Asians treat us. Even back in our movies, we make jokes about how the Asians follow us around their stores because they are treating us like criminals. They come into our fucking neighborhood, excuse me, and treat us like we the enemy. And they post up, the white people let them post up in our neighborhoods, get loans and grants. And then they get their money and they send it to their countries and their neighborhoods while you are left starving, eating oodles and noodles, getting harassed by the other people that come in to get your money, the police and stuff. Do you not see yet what I've been trying to tell you, that you're set up in a system while everybody else is sitting over here with a napkin and everything and a fork around their neck, ready to eat off the black community? This is statistics. Y'all know when you go get your nails done, who doing it? You think you doing something because you go to work and then you go take your money to the people who don't live in your neighborhood. You don't understand group economics, and that's why your child keep going to public schools, because money ain't floating around in our neighborhoods. We got to buy from each other first before we buy from anybody else. We have been tricked to think that we have the same authority and justice and equal rights as white people. So we go get our nails done, we get massages, we live like them. And the end, the difference with them going to get their nails done and all the massages and everything that comes with it, the difference is they get to reap the money. They get to take their money home to their kids. Their kids don't worry about being in war zones, in neighborhoods that's being shot up. Their kid, they take it out. Do you not see? The hotels around you are cheap. The Indians got it. They let the immigrants that look like you in, so you would think that y'all suffering together, so that you won't understand what's going on around you. It's not even boycotting, Gail. You said boycott. That's right, Gail Griffin. No, we just need to do business with each other first. White people do business with each other. That's why when you go out of town to the vacation spots, even when you go overseas to our black countries, Jamaica and everything, there is a spot where white people have set up, and it's called Sandals and different vacation spots, where they build a little gate, a little community where you go shop, you go eat, everything to spend your money, and then that place that's in the black country does give the black people coins and pennies, and then when you look behind the fence, they're suffering just like the black people here in America are. There's ghettos all over the world, and everybody is benefiting but the black people. It's not fair. And you should see why is the liquor stores are owned by the Asians or the whites. Just because one or two of y'all black folks in y'all neighborhoods own a liquor store, that does not put you in statistics. That's a drop in a bucket. You got to start reading numbers and stop looking at around you. There's a lot of black people thinking that the world is okay because they are successful and they live around a lot of other black successful people, but they're not looking at the whole picture. If I gave you this picture, if I wrote down this picture and gave you half, you only gonna see half. But there's the rest of this to give you the rest of the information. Y'all only read what they put in front of you. You don't know how to go into your records and read statistics. You need to understand what is going on with you. Anything that happens to you and your children. Hey, Kathy, Miss Banks, Brandon, hey everyone. Anything that happened to you and your children, check it out. When something happens to them, that's why something gets done. When they were on drugs and stuff happened, they had to trace down. Why is all these white people dying? Oh, overdosing. Where is it coming from? Opiates. Who's writing them? The pharmacists. We were dying too. We got affected with it too. But when you see the lawsuits, you hear lawsuits all the time. Johnson and Johnson, the opiates. We are affected with them things too, but that money never comes to repair our neighborhoods. This is just the truth. Want to know why? Because we out here giving everybody else our money. When you go to these little vacation spots, they got it set up in a fence. You think you're free. You're able to go to work and you're able to spend your money in the places that they set up for you to spend your money to make you feel like you have the freedom to do it, when you really don't, because you should have the freedom and enough education in you to build your own business where you can contract with everybody. But they got us thinking that it is too many black people out here and that it's not enough. When it is, these people are sitting on money that they will never spend. Each one of us as black people can be a millionaire. We don't need that much. The rich people overspend. We trying to buy like the rich, and it's still the same money. One purse should not cost $1,000. But y'all ready to spend it just to look white, look like you're part of America, when America's paperwork looks like your ass is struggling, and struggling very, very much. I'm going to read this thing and let you know you're going to have to suffer. You see my nails all the time. I used to love getting my nails done. But where in my area was predominantly white, I already have to spend my money with a lot of white companies. It's something I'm sacrificing because I can't not see myself sitting in these people's chair, giving them money. I don't care how nice they are. I don't care what sales they got going on. We are at war. We need to start keeping some of our dollars in our pockets. Some stuff we need to do without. We already got the eyelashes and the wigs. We can't give them everything. We got to learn to take a little bit of our power, a little bit back out the lion's mouth, little by little. I'm going to read you why. Why do y'all not think about it? Are the Asians not discriminating against us? Do you not go in the store and you follow by them? They have treated us nasty. They have locked black women in their stores and beat them, the men and the women. They jump out women and we still go back. We've had men and people go out and protest to shut down the shops, but they only survive and are successful because of your black ignorance, because of your black don't care. You don't care where your money is going. You don't care. It say, although Black Korean conflict may have largely disappeared in the headlines, no, they bury it. When I dug up these stories I'm getting ready to show you, I'm on YouTube. Straight, no chaser with the queen on YouTube if you want to see it. When I'm pulling up, it took me a lot. And then you're going to notice in these stories, they're not going to show no Asian faces. Why? Because mostly Asians look alike. Y'all know that. You can tell, but come on. So they not going to show you faces so that they won't be lumped together. They do anything not to group together white people and everybody else, Asian, but they will do anything to group us together. As soon as something we do one thing wrong, they got all our pictures. Even if we're the victim, they're digging up our past, our pictures. That's why we got to form the nation. Well, I formed the nation. Y'all need to sign up. It's just another country within. Y'all are going to have membership and everything so that we can start redirecting our money into the communities that our nations build. The whole thing about our micronation, which is the empires, is each individual. We're not going to own it. It's just like America is here and you got all different companies and races in America. Our nation is for us because there is no place that we can go where anybody is our ally or friend. So we got to create that space. Now look at where it say the reality of racial distinct immigrant small business entrepreneurs operating in poor, underserved minority neighborhoods persist as a formula for potential conflict. What they're saying is that all these Asians and them are coming in black neighborhoods, minority neighborhoods, and they're making the money. Your neighborhoods are not poor. You're not poor. Your money is mismanaged, and your money are going into the pockets of other people, and they're taking money out the black neighborhood. You are $1 trillion spending, but you don't want to really sit down and think, wait a minute, do I need these sneakers? Or why do I really want these 300, 200, 400, $500,000 sneakers when that could be a plot of land? You buy as much as y'all buy sneakers. If you bought land, you wouldn't have to worry about the police harassing your ass because you'll have your own place. I'm just learning, so I'm just passing on to you. We got to relearn. Now, one moment. I'm gonna stop sharing that. I'm getting ready to share some articles. That's right. Take our money back. I'm getting ready to share y'all some articles of the stuff that these racist people have done with us. I was looking for my article I had pulled up, and it said the nail shops. The nail shops are 80% Chinese, like 39% Vietnamese people. You're dealing with Asians of all kinds, but your mind think it's the same person. You don't understand these Asians are coming from all different parts of the country, just like black people come from all different parts of the country, of the world, but yet they only getting the benefit while our people and the Mexicans are being pushed as the slaves, the cleaners and stuff. Black people, Trump said it. Everybody else is getting our jobs, and they are, because we're giving it to them. We're handing it to them on a silver platter because we got the mentality of the white man that we are too good to work and do this and do that. And we want to get comfortable, but boo, at war, when you tired of fighting, you can't just lay there while guns and bullets are flying over your head. You got to get to the finish line to relax. Right now is not the relaxing time, but that's what they got you. That's how they trick you. They got you feeling like you're doing something because you go to church on Sunday, and I don't care what nobody believe in. Whatever you believe in, if you look at statistics, it's not working. I don't care what you say. You can tell me all your little private stories, and I can tell you mine. As a matter of fact, I just did a video today about how my son and all of them was in a wreck. Y'all see the van hit on all sides. They alive, and I don't believe in Jesus. I believe in my ancestors and the universe. So I'm gonna give that credit to it. So you see how this works? Because I know some people that believe in Jesus and praying, and somebody just died today. So explain to me how this prayer thing works. Who's answering who prayer and who's helping who? Because I prayed to my ancestors. My kids was good. So it's according to what you want to put it on. But right now, we are struggling like hell, and we are not winning this war. And everything that is put before us is an illusion to make us think that we are making it when we're not. They got our black men looking for a slave, not a wife, because that's the only thing that they allowed the black man to rule over was the black woman. Statistics say that the black man is the number one cause of the death of black women, but that's another show. Let me look in here, and I'm gonna show you the screen. We're gonna go through it. Why is nobody talking about the red apple nail? Hold on. What happened in 1990? A Haitian woman involved in a scuffle that began in Flatbush. A young Chinese Korean something. Wait a minute, I'm reading it wrong. Wait a minute, a black teen. Hold on, let me see. They talking about the call for Asians to go home, and this might be the wrong article. Okay, well, they talking about what I thought I was pulling up is this story of a woman. She went into an Asian place like we go because they in our neighborhoods. They set up where we can't go nowhere else, and they make sure we cannot open our own businesses so that we won't do business with ourselves. And it's going on so long. We have normalized working and giving our money to everybody instead of working with each other and working for each other and sharing our money with each other. They have normalized what we are doing, and this is not normal. It's not normal for us to be the only race going around to everybody else, other races, while these races have their own communities and their own neighborhoods. When you go, you can distinctly see it with your face. Then they have us in projects and ghettos that they designed, that they redlined to give you the illusion that we got our own space too. But the difference is we are put in places so that we can be cherry picked by the system and law and racist cops. They go where they want to go and build their communities, and they get to enjoy it. Those are their choices. That's the whole difference. We are being placed in a place that they can rob and abuse us when everybody else can come in and set up the stores and everything around us to get the money that we're working for with these white corporations. Everybody, white corporations and all their friends is eating except for us. So basically, they're saying that yet many studies of Asian immigrant store owners show that they hold racist views of Black people and associate them with negative qualities, perpetrating absence among Asians. Hold on, I read that wrong. Asian Americans must admit and rectify the ways that they uphold white supremacy. Much like the U.S., Asian countries suffer from colorism and caste systems within their own society. Anti-Blackness is the foundation to the creation of America. It says it's important to note that two groups are not equally positioned in larger structures of power, especially when one racial group is profiting off the other, which oftentimes the case in these violent clashes between the Black people and the Asians. You have the Asians, they got the nail shops, the beauty shops. You got the Indians, they got the hotels and stuff we go to. And then you got the Vietnamese and all of them, they got the restaurants. Do you not see that they surround themselves around us to take our money so that we won't benefit off ourselves? They got they does it make any sense that we go to people to get our hair and makeup and nails and they don't even wear the same stuff? That why are we buying from them? This is our stuff. Just like we won't eat fried chicken from I mean, you don't, like white people, they benefiting off of fried chicken, but it's us. Do y'all not get, what I'm saying, what's going on and not see what, Saved I said FOI is either us or Jason Black in the background. I'm not trying to copyright infringe. I'm getting ready to show you something else. It's like this has been going on for a while with Asians attacking Blacks. Even during the pandemic, they locked Black people out of their country. Black people who had paid rent, everything. And nobody yelled finally that they need to pass a law to protect Black people. Our civil rights is not a protection. We need our human rights protected. That's why Asian rights don't automatically fall under the civil rights, because that's why they had to pass a law to say this is a hate crime. Soon as they were shot, they ain't know nothing. They automatically made it a hate crime. Me and you watch these people murder us every day, and they still have to question whether it's a hate crime. When you see these effing Billy and Bob and Becky standing with the Confederate flag, pointing guns, and they still got to think whether it's a hate crime or not. Hey, this row. So let me see. Here we go. I'm reading you. The nail salon industry employs more than 380,000 technicians in the U.S. 42% is owned by Asians. The other industry estimates that Vietnamese compromises 39%, Koreans 2%. In California, 80% of the nail manicurists are Vietnamese. So why do so many Asian and Pacific Island immigrants make a living doing nails once they come to the U.S.? One reason is because the industry has significantly grown. Who's the industry? Who's Black women? Most white women go get their nails done at a salon. It costs lots more money than them cheap nail shops. Not trying to be funny. I don't care how much your nails cost. When I went on cruises and go somewhere, white women, they go to these nail shops, but notice that's the lower class white women with you. Most of these white women go to salons, and it's a lot more. Y'all getting tricked. Because it's grown. Another reason is because the training can be done quickly. Then why black folks ain't doing it? You could train, you could do this, you could do hair. Why we ain't doing it? Soon as we did braiding our own hair, they got in our business. They don't know nothing about our hair. These people are not black, but yet they get to tell us we need a license to braid our own damn hair. You know what I'm saying? It said it doesn't require them to have English. They coming in here making billions of dollars off our back. They said it's over 4,000 nail salons. And basically they're all run by them. All run by the people who don't like you. Who said bullshit? My skin color is hot pink. What do you think? Here they go. Here come Becky, Billy, and all that. You know, they don't care about statistics until it's time and you know, they don't want to. They don't like the truth. Thank you. They don't like the truth. Let's go into everything else. That's right. Stop giving them our hard-earned money. These people are taught to come over here where white people discriminate against us to get our money. It's a system. And we're trained that we're not nothing. We're done. We're ghetto. They only want us in videos they want us on the court playing games. So they want us for their entertainment. We could do all that we doing in our own country, in our own land. We need to train our girls to be nail salons. He said we need to who said? Gail said, why y'all wearing fake eyebrows and weaves? Girl, everybody wear weave. They said, why we wearing self-hatred? That ain't no self-hatred. Know your history. Black folks was wearing weave. White people wear weave. That's what I'm talking about. White people wear more weave than black people. They hair thin. It falls down. We if you know your history, we wear it because we can. We was the ones we are the artists. When we do our hair, it's art. When we put on our makeup, it's art. Do you not know the history of tribes? Everything we do is passed on. They just keep dumbing down what we naturally do. I wear eyelashes because I want. Can a black woman do something? Why white women dye their hair blonde? All white women ain't blonde. So why do y'all let them be okay? Why white women running around getting BBLs? Why white women want to be black? Why y'all keep getting mother effing tans trying to look like me when you're burning? Why don't nobody talk about that? They not turning dark. Our skin, the sun activates us and we start turning dark to be protected. They getting burned. So why white women always going to the beach running around in a damn bathing suit when they gonna catch skin cancer? We do what we do because we can. We invented this stuff, and when we do it, we look good with it. That don't make me. Y'all let white people judge y'all to make you conduce you to what they want, which you cannot wear extensions when everybody wears extensions. Some white black women hair don't grow. You see mine, I change up. I like it. We need to stop it. And it wouldn't be no problem. We wouldn't have to sit here and argue with each other about white supremacy if we had our own house and our own yard and our own mess. It wouldn't be a problem. The problem was we were forced to stay this way with straight hair and this and that to fit in because white people decided to discriminate us against jobs and giving the same people I'm talking about, Asians, the chance to come in and take the rest of the money we make. What you talking about? That's good, Lillian, if you don't wear weaves or wigs, but I do, and I like it. I wear scarves, weaves, wigs. They don't stop me from being educated. Don't stop me from being the black woman that they hate. I got lots of confidence. So that's the problem. Like I told y'all in my video, I like rap. I like everything about us. They do too. When we copy each other, we okay. They the one copying us. Honey, they wanted the wig, so they came up with the beehive because they couldn't have an afro. We wear eyelashes. We was because we want to. That's right. Y'all black women don't feel bad. The thing is, like this is the same stuff that's going on with this Asian stuff. They flip the script on us and we roll with it. We came up with this. We don't even know because we can't even go to the museums that show what we was doing hundreds of thousands of years ago before they came up with their Bible and all the mess that they don't force fed us in this society. We arguing about the Bible and they ain't even no place real. But I ain't gonna say nothing because I know that everybody's sensitive about their white God. The same God that's allowing you to be oppressed and beaten, lied to, and raped and stolen is the same God that's allowing them to get away with it, I guess. So don't black women, some black women look good. They want to wear what they want to wear. It's just that we don't have to keep doing that to be a person. That's the problem. That's right. We so amazing. That's right, Gail. Everything. Honey, if we getting BBL, they want it to look like us. They want this brown skin. They the one dying in the sun. If you go out there getting sun cancer and then trying to tell us we could get skin cancer too, we might now because of all the DNA switching and all the stuff and everything. They done got us to turn off our pineal glands and everything that we produce. These people, we don't. These people getting rich off of our everyday talents that we do in our mirror. We come out with braids. They want braids. We wear something they wanted. So y'all need to understand that you are the creators. Thank you, Disro. Some men don't like the eyelashes. Some men don't like makeup. Before all this, some men don't like makeup. Some women, we sit around. I remember being little. We just played with makeup. Look at our tribes. Our people invented makeup. It meant something. It's just that now society, white society, has us wearing makeup to fit into a certain category or wearing our hair to fit into a certain category because they did not allow our naturalness or our tribe makeup or our natural hair. So black women, shout out. That's why we, like I said, y'all, again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Y'all go to 21 Queens. Excuse me, go to 21queens.com, 21queens.com. Nicole Compton, and I helped her. She's putting on an event. It's free, and you're gonna get some advice from some black queens and stuff. Shh. She that's our rock water. She about that little, but black queens and stuff. I know I was gonna do you want to do Clubhouse? I know I was trying to get my other computer Brandon. I'm gonna do it again. Stop. Shh. Hush. You can't bite nobody. Come here. Look, this is what's barking. She doing all of this. No. 21 Queens. Of course, it's being aired on there, but this is no. Stop. This is Nicole Compton. She have taught, and she you see her teaching on there, but this is something she wanted to put together, and she brought a lot of black women because she's an attorney, and she brought a lot of black women. It's going to be comedy. It's going to be poetry. It's not going to be like one of these things. It's going to be like, even if you want to, it's still time to go in there. If you want to sponsor and sell some stuff, they have virtual tables. It's going to be a new event. It's going to be on a thing called Air Me. So it's something new us black queens is putting together. It's a man on there, so it's all for everyone. It's for everyone. That's right. That's what this 21 Queens is about too, because Sunday starts on the state of sisterhood. Then we got mind and body. We got health. We just got a bunch of queens, professionals, and everything all over to give us all free advice. And you can ask questions and stuff and sign up. It's free. Most people don't go to these seminars because of cost, and she didn't want to charge, and she funded this out her own pocket. So I just need y'all, if y'all want to do something for the queen, just go support. It starts this Sunday at 7:30 Eastern. And it's going to last up until next Saturday. So it starts this Sunday, 21queens.com. Now back to, let's get on to our people. Now we keep giving them our money, and then we talk about each other. We wouldn't be in our own place. We don't have to talk about each other. Well, no, she's not on there. No, she was like, you might see her. She teach a class. She's real legit. She's really been mentoring me. And so that's what a sister, the queen, been going. I told y'all when y'all first met me on this platform, you're going to be seeing a sister learning. We have to understand that we are not perfect. I'm not sitting up here trying to act like I'm so educated. The education I got, I realized I was tricked, and there's more education I need. I need to be educated about myself and other stuff. And we need mentors and stuff to do that. We need to be queens and mentors and queens. We need to accept mentors. We need, and you might can mentor somebody in something, and that same person might can mentor you in something. You know, you exchange the knowledge and information like it used to be before a white man put a price on knowledge. He stole the knowledge and charged us back for it. They took our people hostage and milked their brains and then charged us and then kept us away from it. Just like this with this our Asian people, you know. Let me show you something. How many times did they kill? Let's talk about this. Do y'all remember the little black girl that was murdered, shot in the back of the head by an Asian woman in the Asian store? They surround. If y'all would just look at your communities as black people and understand and look at it for what it is. I want you to go outside and stand around and ride up and down and look, count and think. I want you to see that everything around you is owned by somebody else. I want you to see how the stores is sit up there to get your money. I don't want you to look at it as you got a job and you're going to buy this. I want you to look at it as you're forced to work for other white people or other companies because your family was not given a chance to get your own money, to get a business where you and your family could have been passing down, and a lot of our people would not be crossing paths with these police officers or these racist people. I'm gonna need y'all to think and think some more. I need you to walk out and touch the building that you're standing next to. Who owns it? I want you to touch the building. I want you to go in the beauty store and feel bad that you taking food out your kids' mouth because you feeding the Asian kids that come in your neighborhood that came from their struggles and piggyback off of you and your prosperity, that you are constantly held back by the oppression and the racism of America. I want you to look at the truth and stop being rocked to sleep with this la la land. Look at the shows that's given to us. The pandemic should show y'all. All our shows, even if it's our black, we imitate what is out there. We drug dealers shooting and stuff. Sometimes my husband, I be looking at it and I know our men like sports and y'all like this stuff, but I be like, dang, do you not see that's all our choices? When we want something, this is when you go on Netflix, Amazon, everything, look at it. White, black. White, Chinese, Mexican, white, black. White, Chinese, Mexican, white, black. You only get to represent companies. You get to put your face there so that you should know it's a trick. They put your face up there. Now they're using our faces so that they could continue to get money. Why? Why would somebody do that? Why? Because your money is important. You are more important than what you're made to see. That is like in an abusive relationship. An abuser usually make their victim feel like they're nothing and everything, and make their victim feel like without them, they're nothing. And that's what we have been going through. We are in a victim mentality, and we're yelling we're not victims. That's the first mistake, because they tell you the first thing in healing is admitting what is the truth. The first thing we need to admit is that we are victims of racism and white supremacy. Well, it's the same thing. We are victims of this white supremacist system. That's the first thing, is to admit it. They got y'all living by y'all pride. That's why you buy the stuff you ain't supposed to buy. That's why you wear the stuff. You wearing your slave master names. If you just really understood, if most of y'all talking about voting, if y'all cared about y'all ancestors and grandmamas and grandparents, you will understand what you're doing today is a disgrace to them, because it was a time where your name was stripped from you. And your grandparents' name wasn't good enough for the white people. They stripped their names and gave you their names. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel. not Shaka Zulu and all that. They strip you of your identity and you're buying it. It's funny. I'm gonna share you this. The black girl, 15 years old, Latasha Harlins. She had money in her hand. On March 16, 1991, that's the year I had my daughter. My daughter is 30 years old now. My daughter was alive. And she was shot in the back of the head because the Chinese Asian lady said that she was stealing orange juice. But she was shot in the back of the head. And Soon Jadu, the store clerk, when she was convicted of manslaughter, but the judge gave her time served when she was sitting waiting in court for a couple of months. She was 5 minutes from her home. Remember the Skittles? What about Tamar? Oh Lord, I'm saying Tamar Rice, but you remember the Skittles? Remember the Skittles? Trayvon Martin Skittles. Remember he was shot by them? They don't want you to put the stories together. And in these stories you see, they'll show the victims, but they never going to show the Chinese people face. These stories are buried, and it's more. But we got to dig them up because right now they're painting a picture that black people, that Asians need to be protected. And you don't. Even though you're sitting ducks by people who are wearing the government's shields behind them, and the government put in their paperwork that white supremacists infiltrated the government and the police, but yet we get no protection. But overnight, Asians with no question get the president that black women, black people put in there to get assigned a bill of protection. And that same president and his top cop B told you that they don't see no reason to reform the police. They don't see no reason, to defund the police and all this other stuff. They want you to kumbaya. They want you to smile while your children and our husbands and brothers and cousins are dying in the street, yelling, hands up, don't shoot. I want my mama. We've been doing this for years. Not one blink, not one wink at a bill to protect us. But soon as they money makers that hold the black community, that's because that's the money maker for white supremacy. They come in there and pay their taxes and their bills, and they get to make America look like it. They get to drain part of the money out and give it back to their white counterparts. And then their cities. Why is China so rich? China got more of the best technology, but yet over here in America, we just getting their old stuff. We got to order all our stuff from China. China, we ship our stuff for China to make. China ship it back so that their people can have jobs, but not me and you. They gave us drugs in our neighborhood and played this cat and mouse game, keeping us starving. Got our men sitting over there starving, rubbing their hands together, saying, I'm going to do it. I'm going to just have to hit a lick because I got to feed my family. And so they got our men thinking about like going through another brother. They don't care about the other brother because right now they hungry. So they don't care. That's how they got us. They got another sister, don't give a damn about another sister. They don't want to respect another sister. They hungry. They kids hungry. So they'll go through that sister or that brother. That's how they got us. But they got it laid out for the immigrants. They got it laid out for the Asians. They got it laid out for the Indians. They got it laid out for the Jamaicans. Those that they discriminate against us too. This 2021. White supremacy ain't got no face no more. It's a system. It's a mentality. If you don't like your brothers and sisters, you got the white supremacist mentality. It's a system now, because now they have gotten their energy in the system, and now black people are white supremacists and they don't even know it. They don't even know it. 15 years old, shot in the back of the head, swept up. Chinese woman, Asian woman didn't get no more than a couple of months and time served. And she went on they swept up our 15-year-old princess blood and opened up the store, and the black people walked over that blood and went to go give their money back to their Asian guys. Everywhere black people died at the hands of the white people, look at our people trample over them dead spots and go give your money back to the oppressor. You step over the essence of your people who bled in the street, who yelled in the street. Let me tell you something about space. When they say the speed of light, want to know why? Because stuff that we're seeing in the light here happened millions of years or hundreds of years or thousands of years ago by the time light gets back to us. That's why when y'all heard that the Earth might got a second moon, I don't know if y'all seen the article, they put a satellite out in space a long time ago, and the way that the universe is made, whatever goes out, it comes back around. That is just nature. We talk about karma, but that's the universe. That's the laws of nature. So light, when it goes out, it comes back, and we're just seeing it. You see what I'm saying? So what we're seeing is a system that was set in place for us to be behind, and basically we basically are reflecting. We're living in it, but the thing was put in play a long time ago. We are in the generation that are reaping everything slavery and white supremacy did. You get what I'm saying? How can I share with you the pics of 2 moons in Vegas? Send it to straight no chaser with the queen at gmail.com. Orange name after her. What the fuck? Are you serious? I don't know what y'all got going on. I'm gonna read y'all another article. Hold on, because I got lots of them. It's amazing how they're set up as the victim, and the statistics say that they setting their Asians up as victims when history show Asians attack black people more. Let's talk about the video of attacks the Chinese people while we wouldn't even go to Africa. Go over to China. Remember they were saying it was an alert put out not even go to China. Because America is the least racist place. That's why they want you to say the American dream, because at least over America, some of the racists go to jail. Over in the UK, not one police officer has ever been arrested for beating and killing a black person. And damn sure not in China. You get what I'm saying? This say whole humanity must condemn the barbarism and exorbitant of Chinese people against African black people. This does not make sense. I can't hardly read it. The Chinese is making billions of money in Africa with African people buying their goods. This kind of behavior must be condemned, and I urge African leaders and celebrities to stand against this new form of colonism. It's not no new form. They already been doing it. It's just being filmed. This is the film. Remember when the black dude, they were showing black people, Chinese people. Oh, can somebody put my email in there? Put my email, straight STR, the number 8 at gmail.com. Straight no chaser with the queen at gmail.com. Look, what was I saying? My bad. Oh, see this? When have you seen black people do anybody like this? But they got you thinking racism, that all of us is just racist. The world is just racist. Every group is acting up. And no, the world is against black people. Every fucking, story and everything shows it and proves it. Everything shows it and proves it. You know, this makes no sense how we keep taking up for Asia. How many times black women going to put white men in office while people like Stacey Abrams and black women sit behind? Are y'all not tired of being programmed? These are the same people that allow you don't understand statistics. That's why you got Asians and Indians in our communities that's sucking up our money. And then we get welfare and food stamps and they keep writing us off as a problem. How do they get this? Why don't your government put aside special classes and special accelerated classes just for black people because of the stuff that's been done? You not only left us behind, but then after leaving us behind, you brought in immigrants to take more jobs and to take more jobs. We're not talking all white people. They are immigrants, but actually white people came in. The Jews and all them. Where did the Jews come from? They weren't in America, right? So how are they over here getting reparations? Why is there a Jewish community everywhere? There's Spanish communities. There's Jamaica. Where's the black communities? Oh, you're in the ghetto. So your mind tells you you're in a community and you think it's you and your grandparents and your fault as a black race because you're there when you won't even read that before the 1970s, you had your own communities, but the U.S. government bombed the shit out of us, stole our stuff, took our rights away, stole land and stuff, gave it to the other people. Yeah, one Milo is trolling. That's what they do. These people these white trolls job is to keep us agitated and bothered because they don't want to lose their comfortability of living off our back like a tick, like a deer tick. You know, a deer tick, you can even sometimes pull them off. We can go and get some of the ticks off of us as black people, but you know, a deer tick is still poison you with Lyme disease. That's what the problem is with a lot of us. A lot of us is woke and we understand, but we got so much white Lyme disease in us, we don't understand. We're still dying. And we're passing that on to each other. That's what they are. They're deer ticks. They're parasites. That's what they do. They're here to keep their race alive by oppressing and confusing us. Don't be confused. We're playing chess. We need to move across this chessboard wisely. We got the pawns, white supremacists, the Asians. We got all the laws and the rules, the bishop. The queen is the white supremacist self. Because, honey, the queen of white supremacy is what really stuck us. They talk about black women. No, boo. The white women is the one who created eugenics. They the ones loved up on the white man and convinced him to let them get in the government after black women marched aside of white women to get their rights. They wrote eugenics and it's been going on ever since to depopulate us and to kill us. They want us so poor. They figure we so poor, we might as well abort our children. They just had to stop the law for aborting our children. It's everything to wipe us out, and I don't know how you don't see it. How do you go out the door every day and don't see what I'm talking about? How do you go out the door and you see dispensaries and you see white people making millions of dollars on marijuana and you still going to see your brothers and sisters or husbands and cousins locked up in jail for selling marijuana? What kind of mess is this? But the Asians, at a drop of a dime, they get shot. Oh, they get shot. Oh my God. Hate crime. Black folks get shot. Well, we got to think about it. Even though it's a history of the same type of people with the same type of behavior shooting us, they still got to think. But as soon as the Asian, oh, we got to protect them because they got to protect their gatekeepers. The Asians, look at it. There's 380,000 nail shops. That's money. That's money. And each one of them nail shops is kicking out almost probably hundreds of thousands of years, all because of you good black folks. You good black people keep the Asian race alive. You go kiss a white Asian baby and you tell them, thank you for taking my child place. Because I shot with y'all. I don't care. Because you are tricked to not give your sister business because you are in your mind that you are competing with your black sister and it ain't enough out here. You want to laugh at your black sister. Oh, she ain't got it like this. She ain't got it like that. Oh, this and that. While your Asian sisters and them is smiling, yeah, all at the shop, getting your money and taking your money and sending it back to them and their kids. They all piled in the building, eating and sleeping together, going through the ups and downs, because at the end of the day, they all going to benefit off the houses. They know how to sacrifice. Y'all asses out here, oh, I want to do this. I'm getting, y'all don't see Asians standing on the corner with all types of labels on, dressed up, trying to prove that they got money. Y'all are trying to prove you are not victims of white supremacy. That's what your behavior is. If you would stop spending your money and started acting like the Asians, we would get somewhere. You will see that the Asians, I used to have a friend, I went through my whole college when my Asian people, I was eating at this Chinese restaurant. They were my friend. We were cool. And every time I would go and their kids would be there. They taught their kids all through. I watched these kids from the lady's stomach to being born. I watched these kids. These kids are teenagers now. They run the restaurant. They do everything. They smart as what? What is our kid? Our kids are being babysitted by the babysitters in the neighborhood and all kinds of daycares, and they're being forced to go to sleep while we going out here working 2 and 3 jobs because we're trying to get the money to buy that Chanel bag or buy this truck or this thing so we can look. Everybody in the hood got rims and red bottoms, and you want that $300 hell. You want it all, and your kid ain't even know how to spell idiosyncrasy like some of y'all got. They kids know how to build a business and work a cash register. Your kids know how to pick up a gun and say, "What's up?" Your kids know how to twerk. And I'm not saying don't put down Meg and all these rappers and all these people. They doing what they doing. They are them. Meg will tell you she wants some people rap. Some people don't need to rap. But that's some of y'all can do other stuff, but you don't understand that you have been put in a society where you don't learn none of your other talents. When you do luck up and somebody luck up, it's because they lucked up or somebody white decided to take them on like a orphanage case and give them extra time and pour extra stuff in them, and now all of a sudden that person is the first black this and the first black that. When we got millions of black people, why is it the first black? Why it ain't the first Asian? Asians ain't from. Why it ain't the first Asian? Why it ain't the first Japanese? And half of these first blacks, they not even from here. They're immigrants. They're Jamaicans and stuff. See how you're being played to make you think that you're part of the system when you're part of the coal, when you're part of the engine, when you're just a piece of the organ that keeps white supremacy going. You get to go on a vacation here and there. White people get the condominiums and this and that. You get the cheap hotel where you and your friends pile together and try to share a room. White people and Asians, they go to vacations out of town and stuff. Y'all go to vacations at the spot and then they write rules. No drinking after this. We need to let the noise down. This and that. Do you not see everywhere you go it's a trap? While they get freedom, they choose to move to the neighborhoods where they go to. You got no choice because you can't afford it. Because you don't know how to run a business. Most of black businesses, online clothing shops and online selling hell, none of y'all don't understand how to come together and put your money together and create the biggest black Walmart hair stores, and each one of y'all can be part of the franchises that y'all buying into like McDonald's. But y'all are taught to go against each other because somehow y'all are enemies. Somehow we taught to be there for everybody but us. Somehow you are taught to compete with your sister, not to do business with your sister. Somehow you are taught to compete with your brother, not to do business with your brother. But you can work with your brother all day and all night at the job. Let me show y'all something. Y'all work these white people job all day and all night. Y'all will sell for them, work for them, and everything. Together. Y'all will go to y'all neighborhoods and shoot and kill each other after you get from under the white man's eyes. I ain't saying some people don't fight, but majority y'all don't see it. Y'all will go to work, especially at the chicken plant, knives, machine, everything. Y'all will get on that man job and y'all will work together like the slaves did. Y'all, I'm tired of this. This and that. Well, what you gonna do with your check? Man, I'm going out. I'm getting a bottle. We getting lit. We litty. This and that. Yeah, that's y'all's conversation. Y'all don't be like, man, I'm tired of this. What you gonna do with your check? Let's save the next 3 months and buy a plot of land. Then let's get somebody to let's get some of the queens to put a barber shop and a nail shop. You got a daughter, your daughter, what, how old? 13, 14. You send her to school to do, somebody go to school, do business. Let's get some online. Y'all don't know how to work together because y'all are taught to compete and work together to go spend your money to the white corporations. How are you, amazing tribe? How is everyone? Larry, everyone. Shout out to all you. Read to know. David Boyd over on Instagram. Again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Light. Text the word Queens to 31996. And like I said, I want y'all to do a sister a favor. Go over there to 21queens.com, 21queens.com. Register for the event. I had my little part in helping call, so I'm excited. You know, you learn different stuff. So I need y'all to sign up because it's going to be some comedy. It's going to be some powerful women and a man speaking, giving us some knowledge of how they got into the positions that they got in and what they did and their struggles. And it's gonna be real good. It's something a free event, so don't say you don't know how to do this. I know a lot of people look up on YouTube and stuff, but when you got expert people here and you go in the audience and you could type and ask questions, come on, let's do this. Let's learn to reprogram our mind to not always want to hear garbage and junk. That's right. We want to hear something positive. We got to learn to do business with each other. Do y'all not see that? Y'all work together every day. Black women, y'all will go to them nursing homes and show each other and work together with each other. Y'all will teach each other how to do the white man job, but y'all won't come together and create a franchise and then hire the block. Y'all won't come together and create a franchise and hire your kids or your friend kids, because sometimes you can't hire your children. But y'all won't do it. Y'all won't come together and y'all, if every black beautician in different places came together with some of the black girls that own hair shops and shoe shops, if y'all came together and in your area and created the gigantic black weed shop or something, then the rest of us can franchise it. Next thing you know, you got black wig shops. We can walk away. But we're going to keep going to these people because they're going to keep providing the stuff we need to get by, that we think we need to get by. We don't know how to just suffer. Like I was saying, you got to be on the job. Hey, man, what you going to do with your check? Well, let's put in $500 a month. Let's get in an investment group. Let's put in $500 a month and buy this plot of land. Then, man, we can put a little tiny house or a tent. Do what we got to do, because if they cut your lights off, you're going to be in the dark anyway. So let's get this. And, hey, when one person get land and you can put some stuff in there, if you learn how to get along outside the white man's eyes, because when you at work, y'all do good. When y'all in jail, y'all do good. Y'all do good with massa. Let's see how you do without massa. Get your money, get on the land. Boom, 2 of y'all just cut massa out of rent. Get our land, grow our this and that, grow our apples. Boom, you just cut massa out. We don't want your apples. We getting it from the black folks. We don't want your tomatoes. We getting it from the black folks. Who got candles? Favorable tile. We don't want your candles. We getting it from the black folks. We don't want Bath and Body candles. We don't want your sweater. You know, we gotta find them black people that have something for us, and then we gotta have that list. It's gonna be hard, just like when our people had the green book. We here. We gotta get that book. Who got the soap? Who got the toothpaste? Who got the washing powder? I ain't going to Walmart to get this and that. You know what I'm saying? We got to start growing this. We got to, hey, what we getting? We starting it with the nation. The nation, we going to be there. We going to take it step by step. Whatever we grow first, everybody buying it from us. That's going to be our product. If it's okra, we got the best damn okra on the earth. Buy it from us. That's how you start. Little by little, if we all decided to get a crop or something and start selling it and get it from each other and put it all on one place with like Walmart and stuff, then we'll have all our stuff. Yeah, betterbuggy.com, black farmers support. Betterbuggy.com. I went on there. They had actually sold out when I went on betterbuggy, like BUGG.com, black farmers, because Kathy and them had showed it. They were sold out. I think they only had raspberry and blueberries, but that was what was good. It's enough out there we can do. We eat every day. There's a lot of black folks that's vegan. Why we buying all our groceries from these damn Walmart and Winn-Dixie and all they farms when we got black farmers? We got to do that. We got to take our time to find it. We got to stop walking out our door into white comfortability and start getting in our brains and our books and start being a little bit uncomfortable. We got to get uncomfortable. The white man got you rocking to sleep with your air conditioner and you get your food from the store, and then he go out there and teach his kids how to hunt and do this. Then when y'all get out here in the world, if something happened and they F up everything, you don't know how to hunt, See, you don't know how you and your man ain't worth nothing. The man that you love only know how to play basketball. The man you love, you gonna tell him to go out there and get you something to eat. If something happen, he ain't gonna tell you what plant to rub on you and what plant not to rub on you. You and your children, y'all effed up. But white folks gonna be over there and they done everything they learning. Because they got the time to. Because they, while we running their companies and feeding their family, they got private tutors and they got this and that. That's how the coronavirus pandemic played out. And I'm not lying because it shows. Right now, our kids are failing because we all depend on public schools. Their kids getting tutors coming. Make sense for us to keep going to people who don't look like us. That's guys and all. Come on. If everybody pick a plant or something to grow and then be like, hey, we got the tomatoes from here, we got the onions from here, we won't have to go and you will start seeing, just like when we did the perms. When they seen us do the perms and get rid of that, hey, black mama, thank you. I got your donation in the 50. Thank you, black mama. You surprise me with that. We gotta get together and work and work together. We gotta learn how to plant a seed. People probably think in their mind you just put the seed in the ground. You gotta put the seed in the ground at a certain level. Some seeds you gotta soak. Some stuff you gotta watch for bacteria, but we don't even know how to do the simple. You and your man get stuck out there in the woods, y'all gonna die. Because only thing y'all know how to do is get on your knees and say, oh Lord, help me. You will be right here. Please stop the white supremacists from killing us. Pow! You will see your brother get shot, get killed, call his mama and God, and you will, God, please help us. They doing this to us. Jesus. Da da da. Shamalama. Bow. You see him get shot. Y'all move over. Please, God. Y'all doing the same stuff. Do you not know that this is insanity? Muhammad, Allah, Assalamu alaikum, please don't know. Pow. They take Louis Farrakhan on. Why don't any of these guys help us? Because it's into you to help you. Because the God is in you, and once you start using the mind and the brain like God is in the white people, they use whatever God they serve, they serve him. Whatever is it the God telling them in their mind, they make it happen. The God in their mind say kill black people to get ahead, they go kill black people to get in ahead. The God in their mind say tell them they ain't no good, tell them this slave, tell them that this belong to you and that these are their images, shoot their noses off and they'll believe you. They go do it and they get results. Teach them to hate each other and then you will live forever. You and your children will forever reap the benefits of earth. They do it and they get it. We, on the other hand, we don't know what God to pray to. Jesus ain't white, Jesus white. I don't call him I call. It ain't all about that. Do you not understand? Religion got you right here, just turning like a strip screw, like a screw you trying to get out, but it's stripped. So you just turning. You ain't getting nowhere. It say we reduce our water usage and start in time 30%, speed up our growth and have year round. I think y'all talking about plants. Yeah, we got a nation meeting tomorrow. Our nation meeting is at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I guess West Coast time. It's going to be 12 in the afternoon, Central Standard Time, 1 in the afternoon on Eastern time. You will have to email Straight No Chaser with the Queen or the Nation of Al-Kibulon. And like I said, we got to understand that these people been attacking us forever. I'm just going to show you a couple of more articles. Let's see what else they did to us. They blew black girl hand. Remember this? The Asians are the queen and kings of the racist videos. This video ain't gonna play, but this is a video that they played where he washes and he turns into a white man. And y'all remember the other videos, and y'all remember the advertisement with the monkeys with the big lips, the turtleneck sweater, all that from Asians. All of that, and then some from Asians. Y'all remember that? They still, this is lately. So why do these white people, why do Biden and all these people that give these white people protection, giving Asian, why they not saying nothing about this? Because they know your ass ain't. They know y'all gonna sit back and still go in their stores. The Chinese restaurants gonna be packed, the nail shops are packed, and the Asian beauty shops are still gonna be packed because y'all are no longer people. You are empty vessels filling your minds with vanity. It's all vanity. That's they nothing but Asian, nothing but racism. What else we got here? What else they done did? These are just short articles. Short articles. Let's see. Oh, let's talk about this. They had a whole nation, their nation, the Chinese nation, warned the whole nation that China has an irrational fear of the black invasion. Black people bringing drugs, crime, and interracial marriage. Let me show you something about this. They were talking about the black Africans that they invade, right? So how if black people over here are the ones that's getting drugs and crimes and putting in the streets, how does the same stereotype equate over there in Africa when they ain't even got the same? But yet the Chinese do in their headlines what the white people do over here in their headlines. They plaster and they paint the black man to look like he is the enemy and that everybody should fear him and that he should be feared. And when you create fear, it's okay to kill the black man on sight. And nobody is going to take up for the black man. And the black queen ain't going to say nothing because she's scared. She's next. And the black king ain't going to say nothing about the black queen because he too busy trying to please the white queen. They done gave us so many tricks. But yet the Asians been treated. What give us some information on what black people done did to Asians, but say that they created the coronavirus. And we can't even say that. Please show me. Show me where black people done did anything to whites or Asians. Where is it at? Let's see what else is under here. Oh, here we go. Asians, even the man, when a black woman, they messed up her eyebrow. We don't get to say, we don't get to take up for ourselves whether they do anything wrong. What we paying to get our hair, nails done, we don't get no say so. So she was supposed to just take what they do. And what they did to this black woman, the grandmother, they beat her while her granddaughter was there with her friend, and they beat her with sticks. Mind you, none of these Chinese people, Asian people, whatever you want to call them, Vietnamese, they all Asian. Just like all black people, Jamaican, African, you all the same. These people beat the people who look like me with sticks, who look like you. These people who look with white skin and long hair that identify as white people beat the black women with sticks in the store. Y'all remember that? And then after that, the black men shut it down, and then the black women went right back in there because y'all don't give a damn. Y'all mourn seasonally. Y'all are seasonal victims. You don't care nothing about you. You think police brutality is only shooting. You think that the system is only messed up because we're being shot. No, the system that allows us to be shot and get away with it starts with money. It starts with who controls the money. Whoever controls the money controls the laws, controls the justice, controls the humanity of the next person. Beaten. Here in America, you ain't hear no cry for a hate crime or nothing. When it's known that Asians follow us, discriminate against us, make all kinds of discriminatory pictures and advertisements. It's known. They have killed us. Their hands are just as dirty as the white man's hands. Their hands just as dirty as the white man. Hey, Melody. Hold on. What is this one? Was race an issue? This is what happened with us. See, white people, soon as something happened, I'm on YouTube. Soon as something happened, boom, it's a hate crime. Soon as something happened with us, it's a question. Did I tell you what is it? Was race an issue in the shoplifting incident? Remember when the other black woman was at the incident and the white people, the Chinese people locked her in the place and closed the door? Remember it was a incident. It was several incidents with these Asian people kidnapping black people, locking them in their stores and stuff. But nothing is never done. You know, nothing is never done. Was it an issue? I mean, was race an issue? One week over the weekend, an incident flared when African community leaders and some customers showed up at the supply store and called for a boycott. Hold on. It said that they fired the Chinese lady, but she filed a report saying that she was strong armed, the black woman, by a woman about 25 wearing a pink hoodie. The report says that when the woman attempted to leave the store, Lim blocked the exit and asked her to show him what was in her bag. The report says that woman refused and a struggle ensued before she fled in a Dodge sedan. Okay, that when she fled. But at the end of the day, it was a Chinese man who choked the black woman. That's the one that I'm looking for too. It's so many stories. Y'all can look them up. Chinese man choked the black woman. Let me see if I can find that. I thought I had it pulled up. That might have been. Okay. Oh, and the black woman that was beaten with the sticks, they also poured acetone on her. I just want you to know. They beat her with sticks and they poured acetone on her. So, again, tell me why the Asians need to be protected against racism. This is another story. It says that these black people were compelled to start their own beauty store. She said in 2019 she opened up a beauty store in Los Angeles with the idea we deserve better, because at the end of the day we do. Black women spend most dollars in beauty category, but we are the ones that's neglected. Her and a group of black entrepreneurs is shaking up the $2.5 billion hair care industry. That's just the hair. That's not the makeup and the eyelashes and stuff. You know, it says of 9,000 beauty stores, the black-owned beauty supply organization estimates in the United States that about 3,000 are owned by black people. I just read you there's 300 and something. No, that was nail shops. Koreans, you have about 12,000 stores nationally. It's a black-owned beauty supply stores can't get the products they need because distributors are catering primarily to the Korean-owned beauty supply stores, which require them to prepay for goods. So, that is another one of our problems, because they do like the white people do. They keep the money in their system. They keep the money in, and that's another thing. See, we can't even buy because we don't know the suppliers. Then they got it locked down where the suppliers, discriminate to make sure they only sell to other Asians and other whites. So that is another problem. It's not about you just getting your business and starting, but it's also about the businesses and the manufacturers and the suppliers being racist. Because the whole key is, if black people got the power to do what they want to do to themselves, whites and Chinese and everybody else wouldn't have nothing. Chinese people are overtaking Africa as we speak and still treating the Africans racist. The Asians. Whites and the Asians are hand in hand with discriminating against blacks all over. And that's just the truth. Y'all just keep on. It's so many stories. And notice when you look at the stories, just like I showed you that story about the black woman, they showed the back of the Asians. When it's me and you, whether we the victim or not, they smear our face everywhere. They want us to be the face of news, period. They always got to report on the black people. Yup, Asians are the Walmarts of hair care. The Vietnamese and Asians are the Walmarts of the nail salons. We got to wake up. So again, join the nation, the empire. Melody, I got to talk to you. I had a lot. I don't know if you've seen my video. Again, shout out to everybody that uplifted and sent positive energy with all I going through, but we are back on track. So our nation is coming. We might be a little bit off with what we supposed to have accomplished this week, but we are here, and I am here as we still working. And I shout out to those that's going to join and those that want to change. Ronald, I don't know if that's you that sent me the Cash App a long time ago, and I've been sending you emails about the nation. So I hope everybody have a beautiful, blessed night. Oh, I did a video on YouTube about what had been going on. My son and all of them was in a wreck, but everybody's okay. I've been in and out of town. I'm settled now, so I had got on to do a live. And I want you, I don't know if you was on there. I need everybody to go to 21queens.com and register. Register for me. Get some support. 21queens.com. Support a sister. Support Nicole. And that way y'all can come to this event and get fed, get some knowledge, get, ask questions. That's support. It's going to be 6 nights, 7 nights, and it's going to have a break. We're going to have comedy, poetry, and education and support. Let's meet and greet. You got a shop and you want to sell some products, you can still, I think you still got a chance to get on an online store. The way that this app is set up, you can yes, I wasn't in it, but my son was. The app is set up there, it is like a little table or meet and greet place. So it's kind of like actually being at a convention, but it's all online. You know how the convention got the tables where you sell stuff. So thank you, Antonio. And y'all men too. Just because it say 21 Queens, there's men on there. So the knowledge is knowledge. No matter who it come from, okay? So y'all get on there now, 21queens.com. Okay? Like, share. I'm going to be going live this whole week. And I'm going to be bringing you more stories. Right now, Asian is not our problem. Asians discriminate against us. Okay? Asians discriminate against us. We ain't discriminate against no Asians. So y'all have a beautiful, blessed night. Again, peace.